it. Okay. Let me do a sound check real quick and then we will get started. If I'm doing a sound check and you can't even hear me, then that's a problem. Let me not have my unnamed alcoholic beverage right in the middle of the screen. That would be probably something to do with copyrights, I'm sure. Let's see. Oh, that's not the way I check. Here's where I check. Here's where I check. Here's where I check. All right, we good. Welcome back, everybody, to season 2. I mean, it's episode 2, but we're now into the second season of the Delaware Blue Hens Dynasty. And as you guys saw in the last episode, we kind of picked up where the team left off in real life. We didn't win any games. I'll be honest. We did not win. We we didn't win, but we did pretty good, I would say, for building this team despite losing out on a couple of guys. We ended up losing our starting quarterback. We actually ended up losing our backup quarterback as well, on top of the senior. So we really came into the season with one name in the team. So it didn't look good. However, we made some pretty good changes to the team coming into the new season. So off the rip, let's just get this out of the way off the rip. Deuce Knight is going to be our starting quarterback. And if you don't know who Deuce Knight is, first off, go educate yourselves. He's a backup at Auburn. Star development, and look at some of the shit on his physical side. Magician, option king, shifty, sidestep, workhorse. That magician is going to be fantastic for getting out of the pocket. and avoiding sacks. Barely has any. Actually, no. What am I saying? That career health being that low, it's kind of crazy. But anyways, I'm not going to worry about it. This is what I want to worry about. Pro potential being a C plus, and we need a B. We might end up losing out on him. However, if we do, we'll see if we can maybe snatch him back up in the transfer portal. But that's besides the point. We're doing pretty good. Our best recruit that we got out of uh the not the transfer portal, out of just high school recruiting alone was this guy here, Ben Wilbon, backfield threat running back. He could low key be transferred to a uh wide receiver position based on not only his speed but just his physical attributes, his height and weight and all that good stuff. And actually, let me go. No, I don't want his stat. I want to go to his player card. I want to see what stuff he could possibly unlock. If we can get him to unlock takeoff, then we might be in business. All right, what do I need? I need 92 acceleration, or I need 95 acceleration, excuse me. I'm sure by next season he will be able to obtain that very easily. But yeah, no, he will be the backup. I dropped Oliver Red down, and I moved Wilbon up. Actually, we're only in the roster, so let's go to... Well, no, let's do roster, and then we'll go through the depth chart very briefly. So yeah, Wilbon, we ended up getting Clausen. It did look like that we were going to lose out to him to Air Force, but turns out we ended up getting him. He will likely be our starting and or backup running back next year if things work out where Wilbon ends up transferring to the wide receiver position. Of course, a lot of these guys have deal breakers that are just not in our favor. Thankfully for Wilbon, for now, playing time's at an A-, so I can't be too upset about that. We ended up getting Malecki at fullback, but for whatever reason, a fullback is interested in pro potential. Why that is, I don't know. Not going to question it, though. Wide receiver. We ended up getting... I'm pretty sure we got one of these guys as a transfer, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was... Maybe? I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember off the top of my head. But I do know for a fact that we ended up pulling in Dion Haversick and Eric Sims, with Haversick being not on rating the better player, but by dev trait and just his size being the clearly better player, in my opinion. And of course, we have Nick Tyree as our elusive route runner. Our receiving core is actually pretty good. What we got? 7 players. By the end of the season, the 4 sophomore red shirts will be the ones wanting to leave. Maybe we keep Matt McKinley if we can get our conference prestige up a little bit. Or we can get the playing style up just by passing a little bit more. I'm not sure. We'll have to look at that. We got Jackson Whitaker, excuse me. I don't know why I said ours. Noah Vitko, senior. And then we have the 2 freshmen here, Kane Henningsen and Levon Belharnes, which I'm going to move Henningsen up over Noah Vitko, which, funnily enough, Dunkirk, Maryland, I live probably 5 minutes from there. I'm not going to give you direction of where. I'm just going to tell you. 5 minutes from where this man lives, or where this man's from. That's pretty funny. Anyways, Kane Henningsen will probably start over Vitko just because I want to get him that impact. I want to get that impact dev moving quickly, if you get what I mean there. Our left tackle is completely all freshmen, which looks pretty good, but could always be a problem depending on how the season starts. Our senior redshirt, Jamie Ramos, whatever it is, will be coaching up Ethan Krotz, who we did get on transfer, and Taquan Redfield, our freshman guard there. Senior Anwar O'Neal, we ended up getting him on transfer, and then he will be our, or no, we didn't get him on transfer. He was already here as right tackle, but he can play better as a center. He will be guiding Eric Burris in his journey. We got Tolo Casise, and then of course we got Big George, 6'3", 277. Not even the biggest guy on the team. Biggest guy on the team, I think, is this dude here, Tolo, at 312. Good Lord have mercy. And then, obviously here, the rest of the team looking pretty good. Razahak was actually one of our best linemen, in my opinion. So, it'll be good to have him. And then we got Mustafa. He will be a threat, I am sure. And then our entire defensive tackle situation is nothing but freshmen. So this is going to be fun. I'm thinking this year will probably be a big year for mics. Getting a mic would be ideal, as well as another outside linebacker. Probably going to have to dip into the cornerback situation as well. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we might be needing a kicker. Yeah, we'll probably end up needing a kicker because this dude wants championship contender as a kicker. Dude, you're not gonna get that. I'm sorry, you're not gonna get that. Our punter low key isn't too bad. With kick power at 88 as a freshman, we're probably gonna be not too bad off when punting to other teams if we need to. Now, 78 overall as a freshman is insane. Good God. You cannot complain about that. But yeah, depth chart, let me make sure I'm pretty sure I organized this the way I wanted to, but just to make sure. Yeah, we got Deuce Knight as the starting quarterback with EJ Archield as the backup. If I'm not mistaken, did we get him as a transfer or... He doesn't have any stats, so I can't tell whether or not he actually did or not. So, that's exciting stuff. But yeah, Wilbon will be the backup there. It's looking like Nick Tyree will be our primary wide receiver. And Eric Sims will be wide receiver 4, tight end situation. Let me make that adjustment now for Henningsen to be number 2. And then what is our kick return, punt return situation looking like? Our 2 running back freshmen, Wilbon and Clausen, will be kick returning. And Wilbon will be the punt returner. I mean, to be fair, good acceleration, some decent change of direction. I can't be upset about that. And then Wilbon as our 3-down running back. Spiller as our power back. Interesting. We have Brandon Raymond as speedster wide receiver in the slot. I mean, to be completely honest with you, in an ideal situation, I would like to have the shorter dude running the slot routes. But maybe I'm crazy for that, and I'll just leave it as is, and we'll go from there. I think that's it. Oddly enough, he is also our gadget player. What is his gadget fucking... He's got to have a gadget play. What's his gadget? It's nothing on throw power. Well, maybe. Throw on the run is higher than everything else. Interesting. Maybe we'll eyeball a guy in the recruiting, which, speaking of, we've already filled out. So, based on how everything is looking, we have 34 out of 35. I get that. But we're looking good. We were able to get onto the board of 3 red 5 stars, which is great. Here's the problem, though. We're not a good team, so this shit's probably not going to work out in our favor at all. But as you guys probably would have guessed, we definitely need linebackers. Linebacker is probably going to be the big position that we need more than anything. On our recommended list, we did not have anybody that was worth looking at all. Like some of these dudes are like, oh yeah, no, you're number one on my list, but I'm not trying to do 2 stars. At a minimum, 3 stars. Obviously, if we get to the transfer portal and I just need to pick up somebody, then so be it. But looking at it now, Hawker is probably not going to be anywhere in our list. Maybe Ruben Ingold, depending on how things go. Maybe Esteban or Reza. It's just all going to depend on how things go from here. Although this guy has only gotten 1 offer, and it's from Clemson of all teams. I would imagine if Penn State were to offer for him, he would be all over that. But enough jibber jabber about that. Let's go over here to the team schedule that I have not seen yet. Okay. Interesting. The thing that lights me up the most is a random FCS game in the middle of the season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 and 6. That's always good. Coastal Carolina to start the season off, then Syracuse, which will be a very interesting game for sure. UConn, Virginia, and then we start the gauntlet for the Conference USA against Jacksonville State, Kennesaw State, and then the 5 in a row of Liberty, Louisiana Tech, Middle Tennessee, I'm Delaware, Sam Houston, and FIU. Interesting. That gauntlet is probably going to be tough considering Liberty, Louisiana Tech, and occasionally Middle Tennessee are always decent teams. These two maybe I don't have to worry about too much. Also will depend on how UConn recruited this year, or this past year. I'm interested in the Syracuse and the Virginia game because, like I said before, I want to move to the ACC. So maybe having a test of where we fit in at might not be too bad. Might not be, but you know, we'll have a look and see what everything holds. I'm just gonna write a couple of things down, and then I think I'm ready to queue up with some games. We'll probably only do 1 to 2 games per stream, so that way I can post it to the YouTube without any issues there. Because the videos you guys saw over on YouTube is like 4 hours. That shit is insane, bro. I mean, I'm not having any issue with it, but it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely a lot to post, and it took 4 fucking ever for that shit to actually get put onto YouTube. Like I started it at one point, and it just took way too long. We need more edge than anything. We definitely need linebackers this year. Linebacker needs to be double starred on this sheet. And cool. Alright. So let's go to the next week, see who we end up missing out on. Because, let's be honest, we're probably going to miss out on somebody. Now I can take a drink of my juice. Well, shit. Not ideal, but... yeah, that's... maybe not the most ideal situation. 2 corners off the rip is probably not good. We're missing out on 3 stars. That's kind of insane to think about. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected Hawker to not be on our list at the end of it all, but, you know, it is what it is. Now we're down to 25, and what area am I missing out on? We lost our D tackle and our corner. Let's go to the 3 stars and do D tackle. See what we can pull out of our ass here. Is there anybody that's available that isn't there, that is in our pipeline? It's not looking like it, except for this guy. 3-star JUCO sophomore from Avon, Connecticut. Maybe I'll throw him on. I don't necessarily like getting the JUCOs, but I could be wrong. I could always be wrong, and this dude might just end up being really good. But, you know, we'll see. Fellow Michigander and Clayton Lieber. Suppose we'll throw him on there just for shits and giggles. Now, let's get this guy. Actually, I might just hold off on getting any more of the linebackers for now. Focus on getting 1, the corners, and 2, about this guy. You know what? Yeah, why not? I mean, he wants teams that are on the East Coast, apparently, so I guess that's not terrible. We don't have any wide receivers on our list. Let's fix that, shall we? Playing time for Isaiah Hale. Fellow New Orleans boy. Let's first check to see if there's anybody in the pipeline or with a good proximity to home. Damascus, Maryland. Riveroo. Proximity to home, A+ in Alexandria, Virginia from Allen Mama. You know what? That sounds like a guy we could pull in. For sure. Without a doubt in my mind. Let's go ahead and give these guys their scholarships early. Nope, not what I wanted at all. Do that. I'll throw the 5 on the JUCO just to get him some points on. All right. Start the season off with a banger, shall we? They started off 1-0 for their season. We're going to try and stop them from continuing that good streak. 53 overall versus a 69 overall with a 49 rated defense. We should be able to handle this properly with the new team.
The sun is shining.
Here we go.
Are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium.
We are kicking off to the Chanticleers to get things started. Mine's kicking off. Let's see what that 88 kick power looks like. Oh, and it's nice. Touchback off the start? Yes, please. AJ Brand. I actually think this was one of the guys I was interested in when we needed to dip into the quarterback room. All right, let's get ourselves a stop early on.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
What a snag. He got fucking smoked after that. Golly.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40.
Play action twice in a row?
Makes the catch.
Interesting. I'm like 90% certain he stepped out right there. No, he didn't.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. From the gun, they'll try to
play action for a third time would have been insane.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game.
Make
the
here.
defense tackle him.
2nd and 6.
These 3 to 4 yard runs. Later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say there's no way you complete that. 3rd down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
It's going to be a play action. No, just a straight pass. And Newbie gets in there. Beautiful stuff. And it knocks him out of kicking range. Love that.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense.
That was a mistake. I did not think that was going to roll like that.
Looks confused up front.
All right. Indeed, his legacy begins. 79 overall quarterback is exactly what we want in this team.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete.
Here we go.
In college football.
First run for Spiller. Only a yard.
He has so much nervous energy going right now because he is
going to be getting a first carry for Ben Wilbon. Let's see how he does.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology.
Barely a yard himself, so not an ideal start, but we're also pinned in. I really don't want to throw a pick or anything here.
But he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around
That's
him.
A fucking beautiful pass. And here's Wilbon with an early touch. 22 yards through the air and a first down. Love that. Gives us a lot more breathing room, and I low-key forgot that he was a left-handed quarterback when he threw that. Savion McDowell is down for Coastal Carolina. What are they in the Sun Belt? Sun Belt or American, right? There's another run. Spiller this time. Not great yardage from Spiller. Spiller's kind of making Wilbon look good for him.
Back to pass, it's Knight.
Here's Spiller again. First down. Lovely, lovely stuff. Methodical ball movement is what you love to see. Spiller not really getting the space that I'm hoping for out of him.
If you're this team's head coach.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to
Who is
like
Brown?
this,
I'm trying to figure that out.
Some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run
His
first.
numbers just throwing me off here.
The give out of the gun. Not much running room there.
Decent yardage there. We're now on 3rd down.
I want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell.
What do we do here?
The quarterback wishes he pulled this.
Spiller is out.
But some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Might be better off with this, based on how the safeties are sitting.
On 3rd down. Throws to the tight end.
What a catch from Whitaker. Wow, that is a fucking pull down. A really good throw by Knight as well. Here we go. Raymond, first down. Love that. All right.
pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese.
Wilbon gets stuffed behind the line, and McDowell again going down.
Man down on the
They will
play
probably just let him come back on instead of subbing him out.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And he really
Not a
needed
good
to
play.
hold on to that one, but it was not
Not a good play at all.
I mean, they're about to run out of plays.
All right.
Well, play of the
We got
drive
him
coming up.
for good reason. Let's see how he does on his wheels.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
Not great,
Not make it a
but
stone
they also
ball
read
on
that
3rd
very
down.
well.
And on 4th down, here
First
comes
kick
the
for
field
our
goal
new
unit.
kicker.
He'll line it up from 34 yards out.
Very, very
He
easy.
hit that one right down the middle. And the first
He might have
point
some
of the
leg
day
on him
from
as
a
well,
net
so
field goal.
we might be doing pretty good there.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the
This
year.
might be
the juices
returnable.
are flowing. You
I'm not
march
gonna
the ball
lie.
down the field. You don't get a
He's not
touchdown,
taking it.
But at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves
They
in
seem like a
3-0
very,
hole.
very passing team.
Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid
Good
the
stuff
loss.
from Newbie.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Here we go, 2nd down and 10. See if we can't get a stop again.
Looking to fire. Here's a heat.
Their offensive line is not great, and Jackson gets there. Kendall Jackson on the sack.
And that was a big
We
objective
dropped
for
them
this
back
defense coming
quite
in.
a
Talking to
distance.
coaches, we wanna
3rd and
keep him in the
21.
pocket. We don't want him to use
You
his
do not want to
wheels.
see
He's
that.
fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
That's got to be a pass or foul on them.
He'll be run out of bounds.
An eligible
We've got
receiver?
laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Call that. They weren't going to get it, so we're just going to call it 4th and 14 there.
Stands on the result of the play. And the
Here we go.
Clears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And
Punter's
the punt
not
team
good.
able to smack him
Able
to
to
the
get a
ground.
return for shit out of him.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. So they put up some early points. and
I
now
do
to
not know
build
what the
on
hell this fucking
3-0
play is,
lead.
but it's not the one I want. I know that for a fact.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And you want to run the
Making
ball.
something out
That's
of
okay. You'll
nothing.
take some
I
of
guess I
those.
can't be
But if
upset
they
with
start
that.
to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Out of the gun, they give it to the back.
Spiller getting some decent yardage. Only 13 yards out of
And that looks
5
like an easy
attempts.
decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball.
Maybe we
let
can
him
get him some
5+
yards on the speed
yards.
option here.
Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Here we go.
He'll pick up a
good
before
stiff
going out of
arm.
bounds at the 34.
And you kind of thought in that situation,
Can't
QB
ever
might
be
keep
upset
it,
about
makes
that.
The right read, gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do?
Let's
Gets
get Wilbon's
downhill,
wheels
get
going on a
downhill,
buck
get that
sweep.
First down, new set of downs, nice execution on the
Oh,
opposite
if he didn't trip up on his own man, that might have been some good yards. Damn
Picks
it.
up a couple to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd
Try
and
a
7.
little bit of a
They'll
play
run
action here.
Unleashes one.
And that is a fucking terrible throw by me. Terrible decision,
And this ball
interception.
looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Behind the line, good
They
stuff
thought
there.
maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it. being
And there is a
aggressive.
gap
You gotta
that should not be there, and he might just be gone.
The 30. Past the 10.
Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. How did he get that gap? That is
Man, this guy is such a
disgusting
weapon
how he
because
just
he's
had
so
that open
dangerous
for
if
the
he gets
fucking
into the
world.
second level. Great vision and then
Fucking
pivot
gap
shows
appeared
you
and just
speed.
opened up like
Just
Lana Rhodes'
straight
legs.
wheels,
That's
a
just
racing
absolutely
angle. So a lot of
terrible.
times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, No, I do not. What a big, long
Well, maybe this
touchdown
game won't
run.
be as
Add
easy as
those
I hoped.
stats, young fella.
Wilbon will get the return on this
He'll
one.
bring it out from inside his own 10.
Oh, he's getting out of it, but buddies
They
came
put
to
a
help him
stop
out.
to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Running back searching for a hole.
Good run from Wilbon. Now they have another player down in Nate Gregory.
The Blue Hens.
6 rushes for 23 yards. We're not getting very good running numbers to start off the year, but that wasn't bad. Good run from Spiller at a big first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it early in this football game.
Beautiful throw to Tyree. Tyree gets his first touch as wide receiver 1. Big first down there.
And the Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10.
And here's Spiller, another big run.
He's picked up 49 yards.
Put somebody in the dirt, and that's a first down.
What a tremendous start to this season.
All right, let's see if Buddy here falls for it, if I gotta hand it.
Was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10.
Wilbon,
And he's
big
brought down
gain.
after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
That's end of the quarter.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that.
Getting close to getting our first touchdown of the year. Let's see if we can do it on this next play.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
Not going to be happening there. Absolutely not.
He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him.
Hit as he throws. That's 4th down.
Gosh,
not good at all.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And
Another field goal. We get ourselves on the board again.
So the kickoff
See if we can't get another stop.
Let's see what the defense
He's still
can
kicking
do.
a freaking bomb.
And
despite the wind kind of being against him.
Will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Bring in the heat.
And another sack. This time it's O'Malley.
And it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oh, the freshman getting involved quickly.
They got to get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success. Not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far.
Stop behind the line again.
And he was
Nicely is not doing very nice there. So the one breakaway for big gain. Since that, not outside of that, not really a whole lot going on for him.
Off the field on 3rd and long. He tries to take the top off.
Oh, and you.
A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, that is a big play offensively to make that.
Chat. What just happened? What? All right. What the fuck just happened? All right. Let's make sure we're seeing this right, okay? First of all, great coverage to swat that away, right? Missing from 7. Kind of despicable, but we'll let it slide. He kicks it up with his own foot, which leaves this man to get it. I'm sorry. What? Who is 7? Nah, no. You know what? I said it will allow it, but I take it back. We will not be allowing that. Who are you? That is our star player Strickland. Missing the interception,
it keeps the chains moving. Remember, they're in their own end
but
of the
then
field
allowing
here.
that
If
to
they don't
happen.
make that play, they've got a punt, and they've set their opponent up with great field position.
That did not work at all. I do not know what you were attempting there. That reverse just wasn't going to hit, buddy. All right, Strickland, maybe don't do what you just did. Good fucking stops from 30. 3rd and 17. We were in this position just a second ago, and they got the luckiest touch of their lives. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again, huh? Good. I'll take it. That means nothing gained on that play. 4th down in the Forge, punting again.
Takes it on the return.
Not a bad return. Just not sure why he couldn't get out of there. And number 6 is down. Who's number 6? That wasn't Tyree, was it? I don't think so. Or maybe it was just somebody that looked like Tyree in the moment. Not a bad run. No, it's Keyshawn Cox Jr.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Firing to the right, complete.
3rd and 1.
Stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to
Thought
that first
he
down.
got there, but I guess
Routes
not.
like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Dropping back, it's Knight. And this is
Man,
going to be incomplete
not good.
on 3rd down.
But I am not allowing
Yeah,
this to be
on 3rd and short, trying to throw the
what
football,
happens.
take advantage of a
We're
look
definitely
that
going to
they've
go for
got.
this.
They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
We flip what direction we're going? Yeah. I feel like that middle gap is going to be wide open, but it's not because 26 was left open to run through. And we turn it over on downs instead of getting the first down like we hoped.
You see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now early in the game.
There is no way he gets that spin. And that's another touchdown.
He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Oh my goodness.
This
We're getting walked down, boys.
because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has
Not gonna
the
lie.
football, he is so good at making
Just what's happening.
defenders miss. You saw it on that
Not a fan of it at all.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors.
And
Kevin,
Coastal Carolina is up 14-6 to start things off. We get the first touch from Clausen. Not a terrible return, I guess. We gotta make some money happen, boys. Somebody's injured, and it's Tolo.
But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last
Pull
of
him off for
either
now,
of these
because I don't
teams.
want anything
to
to cost us right now. That's costing us right there. Whatever the hell that was is costing us terribly.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top.
Why is he throwing it slightly backwards? It doesn't matter because we're going to get the conversion. Beautifully done. I can't believe we ended up getting that. Tyree come down here.
Looking to throw, it's
drag.
Pulls it in, it's Tyree. That's about as close as
2nd and inches only. Very strange. I can't believe he didn't win that. But we're going to take advantage of this.
Handoff from the gun.
Good juke.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
We're going to...
The Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense.
Very good.
They got their
Very good quick snag.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really
We're just
does
gonna keep
give
moving
his
the ball like
quarterback
that.
a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that.
Good juke again from Wilbon.
Ripping off a good
Now we got another
chunk
player down in
inside the
Kareem
25,
Williams.
And they're set up with a first down. And the Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on first down. He's got him.
Snag there.
Good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, at this point on offense, it's all about finding completions and finding your rhythm. They get a few yards there with the slant.
And Spiller short of the goal line by a mere inch. There's only one play that we take here. He was right at the goal line there.
The Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to
And he's in for the touchdown, and that is our first touchdown in the save. I'm going to go for it, though, because I want the 2-point conversion early. I want to let them know that we ain't fucking around, you know what I'm saying? And we are not fucking around. Huge conversion. And we tie it up immediately.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
And this should be another touchback, which it is.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time.
First and 10. Almost at the 2-minute warning.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
And that is a fucking brilliant bring down by 42. Kendall Jackson again. That's his second sack. He's actually had 2.5 sacks this game. Beautiful stuff from him. Beautiful track down as well.
Setting up fourth down.
Lovely stuff from 38 because I was kind of spun out of my shoes there, low-key. All right, third down. I'm going to control actually a bounty on this one. Kendall Jackson's hot.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Kendall Jackson is in fact hot, so we might be able to get something out of that. 4th and 4. And I'm okay with this going to the 2-minute warning. If they kick it, that's fine.
Shot that clears will send out the punt unit. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He was working his
Decent
way
return. It's a good starting position there.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance.
Tyree and Brown are on streaks. Which one would be open if we had an option? Neither of them, but Raymond is.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep
We'll get the first down with him.
Sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Now on first down from the 43. And this will
Incomplete,
be
thrown to Whitaker.
Hit there forces second down.
Well, it was a good
Let's run a
throw.
QB draw again.
It was a good
See if
route,
we
but it was the
might
hit
get
that forced that
something out of this one here.
Quarterback running on the draw.
Beautiful stuff here.
And it'll be a pickup of 9.
We got some out of nothing, I'll be honest. How we managed that, I have absolutely no earthly clue. But it happened. It is what it is. Let's do this.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And from this angle, I don't think
He's going to be short.
Defense won at the line of scrimmage.
4th down.
Defense is about
I think we
firing
QB
off
sneak it
from the
one
offensive
more
guys
time.
and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense. Everyone was right
Very
where they're
good.
supposed to be.
Thanks for stopping the
Nowhere
clock
to
for
run.
us, guys.
4th
Really
and 1,
appreciate
I
that.
think everybody in the stadium knew what was coming. It was going to be QB sneak, trying to get some push. Quarterback, see if you can find a crease. Pick up the first. Keep the drive alive.
Oh, and Circle was wide open. What am I doing? Brown was open. Oh my goodness, I'm foolish for that.
In this game, the first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup.
Spiller's got a gap. What a block from whoever that was. That is a huge, huge play. Spiller up to 83 yards, or 86 yards, excuse me. I'm trying to get Remen on the jet. Is it going to work? It's going to be short by a couple of yards. Second and goal. Should be able to punch it in this drive with Wilbon. And we do. Freshman's first touchdown. And it's 21-14. Solid work.
Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering,
this might be returnable.
What do we have to fix?
Yeah, he's not taking it. It's just on the line, I think, where he's possibly going to return it, but at the same time, he doesn't. Jackson's hot streak went away, so I have to reactivate that thing. Good from Newbie. Good from Newbie. Love that. They've only gotten 41 yards on the ground total, which includes from all of their sacks that they've taken so far. And Newbie cracks him down. My lord, what a play. I think if they don't convert, I will take a timeout here. Yep, we're definitely taking a timeout here.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Hunt is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want.
Good job holding on to it. That's about it, though.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
So if we can't at least get another...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
And he recovered it, thankfully, but I think he was already down. I truly think he was already down. Oh, yeah, he was well down. Arm was down.
Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Thankfully, he jumped right back on it, which is good.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
Yeah, that was a good decision. I was going to say, he definitely got that. Clock's running now.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Let me be paying attention to that, huh?
Dropping back, it's Knight. Catch in the middle, it's Tyree.
Take a time out there.
Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41.
You know what? We'll take a shuck downfield.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Brown is probably going to be
looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Take the field goal.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
I don't know if our guys got the good leg for this. We're about to find out.
He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards.
Oh, yeah, no, that's easy money for him. 48 yards is good.
Showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they get the
We're just going to split this to get the fucking half over with.
Not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
Yeah, take it, big boy.
Mr. Hand's taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
It's 24-14 at half. A little bit shaky of a start, but we're starting to figure it out. I'm not going to lie. Shaky for sure, but we're making it happen. I'm liking it a lot. I forgot we got the ball.
Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I
Clausen to return.
Sustains drives and just moves the sticks.
Not great, but you know what? It is what it is.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on.
Line
let
is
us
just
continue to go out there, push
kind of let me down a little bit. Not blaming them for anything, but they're just letting me down. What is the injury situation? Loopy is injured. Why do we have him
This
in?
defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
We're fixing that.
Running back on the move. Maybe
Spiller not getting too much, but something's better than nothing, I guess. And third down. Where do we go from here, my boys? We go to Mr. Reliable, Mr. Number 1. I think he's been our most targeted guy, and for good reason. In fact, so good that we might just hit him again here on this play.
Looking to throw on first down.
I'm a liar, because that was not going to be open for him.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw
Tyree might get open on this. If not, we have Whittaker or Spiller.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
We were not prepared for that.
And they knock him down at the 31.
Fantastic.
I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Gain of 5, but it's not going to be enough. So we get our first view of Mines at punter.
First time we've seen their punt team tonight.
With a cannon of a leg, if I do say so myself.
Catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line.
Really good kick. Wow. I'll take that. Pass play. Yep. Well, RPO, but, you know, you get the gist. 6-yard gain. Not ideal, but...
And the shot that clears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first
good
down.
from Ali, because everybody else just can't seem to fucking make a tackle.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. There's the pressure.
Beautiful from Kendall Jackson again. 3.5 sacks today.
The shot that clears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the wideout.
And it's McClellan with the pick.
Oh, at the worst possible time.
One of the new guys on the team pulling it in. Dante McClellan, love that from you, my boy. That's the first turnover for this season. For the whole team, actually. We're going to hit Brown on this one. I was hoping Raymond was going to get there, but you can't win them all. Luke Brown, good gain there.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Spiller, decent 5 yards. He's at 93 on the day. I was talking shit, but you know what? I will happily eat my words here.
He'll ride his man on the option. And he keeps it himself.
Decent little move there.
And it gives this offense a first down. So they move the
maybe hit Tyree on this one.
They do with this one.
Or maybe it'll have to be Spiller.
Try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Knight. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
That's a beautiful throw and catch. Love that. Deuce Knight is looking very good as our quarterback right now. 1st and goal. Can we squeeze Spiller in? No. 97 coming in out of nowhere and putting us into the dirt. Goodness me. 2nd down and goal. We got Spiller still out there.
Running play to the
And he's going to have an
left
open
the
lane
end
for a
zone
touchdown.
here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed
17 for 97.
Pretty easy to follow an offensive line
And
that makes those holes and just gives you a
one
caravan all the
tit.
way to the end zone. What an
And
unbelievable
by
job
tit,
of
I mean touchdown.
And he makes the extra point.
And if Twitch doesn't seem to think that I can say tit, or YouTube for that matter, then
Taking the end, this drive will start at the 25.
I didn't use it in a sexual connotation, so
The Chanticleer
bite me.
offense headed back to the field.
Here we go, first down.
After giving up that score, now it's
At least I'm not
incumbent
saying
on
no
this offense to kinda get it
slurs,
back and
Twitch,
forth
because
going
we know that
just
you
a
like
bit.
people on
We gotta
your
put some
platform
points on
that
the board here. There's
like to say
obviously a lot of
slurs.
football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best
Second down.
playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
That guy might not be the tallest wide receiver in the world, but he sure is quick coming out of his
They get the
break,
first
and he
down on
shows
that
you on that
RPO.
slant throw.
Off
This
the
is
play
a
fake on first
play
down.
action if I ever saw one, and that's going to be Gastineau getting his first sack, I believe.
36.
But they're giving credit to Clay O'Malley. I would have thought that Gastineau wrapping his arms around his legs would have contributed more, but O'Malley, regardless, one of the new freshmen getting involved early.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. They make the stop, but not before
It's third
he
and
takes
5.
a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I'm going to gamble on a blitz here.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. The give to the back. He's not gonna
Gastineau
make it.
just kind
What
of
a job
clotheslines the guy
defense
to knock him down,
And the Chanticleers will try to pin them back with
and they
a
will be
punt.
punting away.
We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Another of
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work.
these guys is down,
Back
injured.
to throw, it's Knight. Under fire. Finds his back in the middle. They stop him almost
Wilbon
immediately. Short game
not
there.
getting
Still a
anywhere.
little ground to cover.
He is getting slammed
And the
hard.
Blue
His
Hen
toughness is
can
not
really
great, I'll be
attack
honest.
on this second and short.
It's also early in the season,
Looking to fire. Flips it out to the back. He'll move it up
so I
to
guess
the
I
37
can give them
yard line,
that
and it'll be
just a
first
little bit.
down.
I'll see if I can hit 300 with
Greedy, and that aren't always
Homeboy
trying
today.
to throw the home run ball, right? Second down,
Deuce
you're
Knight
in your own
today.
end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You gotta find him in the pass
253.
game.
If we were to dot it up here on a play like this deep for a touchdown, that would be enough.
Wants to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end.
Whitaker
He's
again
out of bounds, and they'll say he got
for a
it to the
first down.
45. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down.
That's a not good throw at all on the run, and another pick for Deuce Knight.
On that return to that small change, they take over at the 43.
And it's a Wyatt Gideon who's on 10 tackles, 2 of them for loss, and getting himself on an interception as well.
Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Off play action on first down.
He just hits his guy in the side of the helmet. Don't know why he wasn't paying attention, but, you know.
Work to do here on second and long. They'll run it from the gun.
Good
Not
wrap
much
down,
running room there, thanks
taking
to
into the
this senior
final
defender.
minute here
It'll be
of
third
quarter number
and
3.
From the gun, wants to pass.
And that's going to be O'Malley again
Take a sack
on
back
a
at the
sack.
36.
And man, this offense
2
just
sacks on the
searching
day for
some
Clayton
way to
O'Malley.
climb back and get back into this
Making
game.
it happen
They're down
today,
by
man.
1,000, and it's not looking good.
Gotta
And
love
you
it.
can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
And the punt
It's a good
team
snag
able
to
to
keep him
sling
from
to
bouncing
the
there.
ground. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line.
Excuse me. Alright, so we get the ball back here. Not a good start for the drive there.
right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive,
Whitaker
it's 2nd and 12.
Raymond is
Looking to
probably
pass.
going to
It's
be
Knight.
the option here.
Makes the grab.
Raymond making
And
a
good
snag,
coverage by
though.
the defense,
Goodness
just a
me.
short gain.
Love that.
As they get set to snap it,
I'd like
time winding
to
down
hopefully
here in the quarter.
avoid.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Raymond again. It's just,
Quickly complete.
this is just #1 guy right here.
They
Beautiful
get him on the
juke
ground,
move.
and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3.
Tyree is not doing as bad as I would have thought. Both of the top receivers, 4 receptions on 6 targets. One of the throws to Tyree was the interception. So I can't be too upset about that.
We'll start with the 1st down.
Try and all go. I think I can hit Tyree here.
To the air on 1st down.
Yep, Tyree's going to be
One
open.
deep down the left side.
And that's a touchdown. And that's over 300 for Deuce Knight on opening day. 339 to start the season. Beautiful stuff. This is looking like a good team right now.
Looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
We check in with Kevin Connors.
38 to 14. Things are looking great.
Buffalo is just crushing it out there right now. Almost reminds me of Bill's Mafia at a tailgate. They're up by 20 over the Judicials.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds the tight end.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going
Guessing
on
I'll
right now.
probably
And
just
any
end up
updates,
throwing in
we'll see 'em
the
here.
backups.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye
Probably
on
on
everything
the,
going
after the
on
next
elsewhere.
drive. Because I want to see if I
He
can.
leaves it with the back. And he's down at
I guess now I might as well
41.
just see if I can get
That's a
400 with him.
Here's this offense with a fresh
See what we
set
can
of
get.
downs.
But we'll probably end up running the ball next.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Just
Oh,
gets
Jackson
rid of it
almost
for
getting
the
there.
heat.
And that's
Good
kinda
pressure in
how
the
their
face.
game's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy
He's
up
on
front, and
3.5
that's why they haven't been
sacks today.
explosive
He's
and
been
scored a bunch
fucking
of
good.
points, man. Position number
He's been
1 for every
honestly
offense.
really
Like,
good.
If we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times.
Oh,
Like,
and
this
a
offensive
beautiful
line's gotta do a better
throw
job.
as he's about to
And
get
he's brought
fucking
down after a
smoked.
nice
Damn.
gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw
Probably
on
across
1st
the line
down.
right as that play had gone through.
Complete.
Man.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Samuel's now in.
Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have
Tackle
much
there,
room to
3rd
run
and
and not
4.
a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw it, using the quick game. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. And the shot that
Kinda
clears
dry
come to
then,
the
I'll be
line with a
honest.
new set of downs. Looking to
We
throw
can't
on
get the
1st
stop
down.
here. That's
Makes the
twice now.
grab.
He's throwing it high in the
Might have
jump.
been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Damn.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Press him down. Try and get the blitz off here.
Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's
Good tackle.
Courtney. And that defense is
Keep
there
him
to
out.
guide him out of bounds
Keep him
after a
out.
short gain. The shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Glass. The change will move, and they'll
Kirkland
have 1st and
is
10 from
injured.
inside the red zone at the 18.
Christian Glass.
Long drive continues as the offense
doing
keeps
too bad.
working the ball down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
That's another sack for Clayton O'Malley.
The defense is
My
just killing
word,
success
he is
after success after
just
success.
killing it
On
right
the
now.
offense, I got to change something up, or
No, that wasn't
quarterback's
O'Malley,
gonna be
was it?
forced to change because he's
No,
gonna
the
be
dude
the
that tackled him
injury
was 95. Who's 95 on our team?
Here's a quick throw.
Look at me not knowing my players.
They
Fantastic.
make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Good stop.
They're
going to have to go for it on 4th and 11.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
That's a turnover. Overthrows his man by a long shot.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Tyree.
Went way behind the line. Did not expect that at all, but it is what it is, I guess. Wilbon is out there. Wilbon is hurting for sure.
Hand off from the shotgun. Just searching
3rd and 3.
for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And I know you can play these
hard
late game
man
situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And it's Brown on the pull down.
Oh, he's got some space.
And he's still going.
And they're getting it rolling with
Wow.
it to the 42-yard line.
He's trying to get Deuce Knight that 400 more than anything.
Big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock as a defense,
Good run there from Spiller.
We're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football
Brown
team.
might end up open here.
Scanning the field, it's Knight. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on
Give this simple little jet touch over.
Quick touch pass to the receiver.
And he just didn't do anything there. Unbelievable.
Makes a 3rd down stop. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one.
See if we can't hit 50 here, huh? That's going to be it. Beautiful stuff.
Just enough to will that one
Shoulder hitting the deep shots.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do.
Let's go ahead and throw in the backups for the rest of this game. Mass sub backups for offense and defense.
Not give up big plays.
Yes.
Make them earn everything they get the rest this way. And
Let's give everybody a solid
Coastal
rest.
Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's got room.
Oh, the ball came out.
Fumble after that huge
And
game.
23 picks it up. It's nicely again.
Carolina. How about
And he
this
gets the
back
touchdown.
track and getting it in on the
First play. I want to challenge that, though, low-key. Fuck it. We're going to challenge if that was a fumble. I fucking hit him hard.
I love the effort by
He
the
might have been
defense,
down. He
trailing him,
might have been
getting it,
down, you
and then
know.
they get to him and they make the big fumble, but how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops
I don't
it
think
up,
he was, though. I
rolls
don't
into
think
the
he
end
was down,
zone.
though.
What a
I think we
big
hit him
momentum
hard as
changing
shit.
play.
The coach still thinks he was right.
Yeah,
The
nah,
officials
I don't
say
think it was.
He was not. The challenge
I didn't
is
think so.
denied, and the timeout is gone. And that
They get the
kick was
touchdown out of
perfectly
it.
down the middle.
20-point
That kind of
difference.
drive will boost
They're
your
going to go for the
confidence. Right
onside.
play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Looks as if the Hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Lester picks it up.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware.
We got
offense
Archield
onto the field.
Jr. out.
You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to.
Here's Wilbon.
Just making a
Very
play,
good
getting
game
it to
from
the
him.
23-yard line. It'll be first down.
He's been doing pretty solid, I
He's
gotta
now
admit.
up to 83 yards
We got
rushing. In this
Redo out
offense
now.
wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that
Redo
regard.
with a 9-yard gain.
At the 14-yard
Not
line,
bad
and
at
they'll
all.
Stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give as they work on that clock.
And Wilbon to the house for 6. How about it?
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the
Closing
season.
it out
This is
very
exactly
nicely.
what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating.
That's going to be win number 1 in the books. A very good way to get it.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Good stop
I find it
here.
hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
See if we can hold him so that we can just kneel it out for the rest of this game.
And the Chanticleer's line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to
Continue to run.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on
Okay, we have been able to stop him, but his 2 long runs are the reason why his yards in this game have been insane. Because if you pulled up and looked at how his stats have looked, his averages have been poor, but his long runs are what are bailing him out more. Good sack from Trace Scott, the junior.
Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football
cushion,
game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't
trying
found
to go
any
over the
kind of
top,
good
but
rhythm.
Lofts one high and deep.
Strickland knocking it down. Love that.
Just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on
4th down and 17 should be the last play.
Pick up the first down.
As long as we don't allow them to convert, which we don't. Good tackle from Lester.
He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
It's actually red, not redo.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end.
Henningsen gets a fucking huge gain there.
For this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Pure blocking tight end, make it fucking look
Push it
good.
inside the 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Here's red.
He rumbles
Get the
all
last
down
first down
the
in
line. He
theory.
gave a little bit of everything on that one.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything
Let's just
about
go ahead and kneel it out.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and
They
takes
got all
a
3
knee.
timeouts still, so that's going to end up being why it doesn't. Alright, I'm going to go take a leak, check on my dogs. I'm going to let the clock run out here, and I shall return.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, what are the final numbers? I gotta see these final numbers. Alright, Deuce Knight ending it all. 31 for 39, 374, a touchdown and two interceptions. Honestly, they're on me more than anything. Rushing, Spiller with 101 off of 19 carries. Ben Wilbon with 97 off 15 carries. Deuce Knight, 8 yards, but I'm pretty sure his longest was, yeah, it was, the other ones were from sacks, so. It is what it is. Oliver Red getting involved a little bit as well. And a solid start to the year. Cannot say anything bad about it at all. That is 12 more skill points that I can throw down. The question is, where do I throw them down at? I think at this point we could probably do running back staying hot. I think I'd probably prefer that more than anything. Cool. All right. Think that's all we got. Sim ahead to the next week. We're at 1 hour and 21 minutes right now. Maybe I'll keep it to 1 game per episode. So that way we're not dragging it out super, making these episodes super long and annoying. Yeah, I'm going to end this here. I'm going to end this stream here, but if you guys are tuned in, stay tuned. Go to my page, and we will have a look at week 2 here in the next part. So, yeah, it's this one. Brain fart there, sorry. Yeah, alright, cool. You guys stay tuned. I'll be back in a sec.